So here we've got the three main options that we like to use these days as far as LED bulbs go. Right on the left is the Xenon Depot LED Pro. Right in the middle, we've got the Diode SL1 and the Morimoto 2Stroke 2.0. It's the latest generation. So all these products are sort of in their, latest stage in terms of development. They've been revised a few times. The video is not about the performance. It's just going to go over the size differences. We have a lot of people asking what's better for certain applications. So we're just going to do a quick comparison on what we like the most. They all use that Philips Lumileds LEDs. They all have pretty good positioning, as far as visually goes. So the color is going to be the same on all of these. It's just the design and how they're cooled that's different. So the Morimoto on the right hand side uses the fan, the Diode in the middle also uses the fan, and the Xenon Depot uses these cooling fins that you can kind of move around once the bulb is installed and get maximum cooling capacity. But I just wanted to show you the two different options as far as the fan goes. You can see the Morimoto is really compact compared to the Diode. The Diode is pretty compact on the back side. It's actually maybe 3/4 of the size of the Morimoto, but it does extend further down. So the issue with this is when you twist in the bulb, the Morimoto, it doesn't take up any extra room when you can sort of clock it in place. The Diode, depending on the application, once you clock it in place, it could obstruct something going, when it's fully clocked in and locked down. So it can be an issue. On the majority of models, none of this is an issue, but there are some really tight applications like let's say a Dodge Ram projector headlight. The high beam is really tight and off kind of center, and it's close to the edge, and certain bulbs aren't going to fit in. And then you got the Xenon Depot on the left, and its size is very similar to the Diode. You can see as far as, when you're twisting it in, it's not going to take up any extra space, but take a look at that depth on the back of the bulb. So you can see it's about half the depth of the Morimoto. So it's sort of the best of all worlds in terms of fitment. It doesn't take up as much space behind the bulb, and when you clock it in, it doesn't take up any extra space on the sides of the bulb too. And these can be moved once again to any position. So once it's installed, you can literally bend this whole thing inward, kind of like a U if you wanted to. However it fits is perfectly fine. So once again, two fan options. Right on the right, the Morimoto 2-stroke and the Diode SL1, and the Xenon Depot, which is the most compact and also fan-less design. You guys have any questions, let us know. It's info@lightwerkz.net. Thanks again.